Thank you for choosing our product. Now we introduce how to disassemble and assemble the cooling unit. First step, we need to prepare some tools in advance: screwdriver, electronic screwdriver, sealer, ribbon, sleeve pieces. Second, tour of the machine. Before replacement, if the refrigeration system is turned on, you need to wait about 2 hours before operating, because the compressor will be relatively hot. Third step, remove pickup box. Rotate to the left while pulling the lock handle outwards to open the control cabinet door. Then open the glass door completely. Pull the pickup box pin inward, and pull the pickup box outward as a whole.
Pull out the pickup box outwards. After the entire pickup box is pulled through the drop sensor sheet metal, then lift the pickup box as a whole to remove the entire pickup box. After the pickup box is removed, gently put the collection box aside. In the fourth step, we need to remove the bottom 3 layers of cargo lanes. Now, we pull out the entire cargo tray. Next, we need to find the cargo connection line. Use scissors to cut off the ribbons. Disconnect the white connector. Next, we pull out the outside of the tray, then lift it slowly to remove the tray from the slide rail. Then put the removed cargo tray aside. The remaining 2 layers of cargo trays are also removed in the same way. In the fifth step, we need to remove 2 pieces of air guide sheet metal. We remove all the screws of the small air guide sheet metal first. Put away all the screws to prevent loss. Next, remove the large air duct sheet metal. Similarly, loosen all screws and remove the sheet metal. In the sixth step, we remove the front baffle of the evaporator. Use a flat blade screwdriver to loosen these 2 screws. Just loosen the baffle plate. You don't need to remove the screws completely. Remove this baffle. Usually there are 2 plug connections. One is the temperature control probe, and the other is the power plug. Loosen the fixing strap of the overall black communication cable. If the temperature control probe plug and power cord over the back, you need to remove the chain mesh module. Loosen all the screws and then remove the barbed wire. Then you will find the temperature control plug and the power plug. Disconnect them. Then there is a ground wire fixed here with a screw. You also need to loosen the screw and remove the ground wire. If the ground wire is in the front, do the same. Then we pull the entire refrigeration module upwards directly from the machine. The 7th step, install the refrigeration module. Put the refrigeration module into the machine vertically and correctly, and be careful not to touch the wires. Then refix the communication line above the refrigeration module. Next, we plug in the compressor power plug, and the temperature control probe plug, and connect the ground wire. If the mesh was removed before, refix it. Then install the condenser baffle, insert it from top to bottom, check the sealing of the sponge, and confirm that there is no damage, otherwise it will leak air conditioning. Fix these 2 screws. Next, refix the large ventilation sheet metal with screws. Similarly, align the sheet metal with the holes, and fix the small ventilated sheet metal with screws. The next step is to install the cargo tray. Be sure to pay attention to the slot number of each row of cargo tray, and don't install them in the wrong position. Align the inner gear of the cargo lane with the slide rail, then slowly level the cargo lane, and push the cargo lane inward. Next, we need to connect the tray plugs, and fix it with ribbon tie. Pay attention to the order of the lines. When we have installed the remaining 2 trays and pre-fill the goods, we have the last step, install the pickup box. Note that there are 2 mounting holes on the machine. Similarly, there are 2 shafts at the bottom of the pickup box. When installing, This shaft should be aligned with the two holes on the machine, and at the same time, make sure that the glass door of the machine is be opened completely. After the pickup box is installed, close the door. You can test purchase system first, but let's stand for the refrigeration at least 6 hours or more to test, otherwise the compressor will be damaged. That's all the steps. Thank you.